Hi everyone tuning into Star Alignment. Today's reading is going to be in regards to the person that is on your mind when you pick a card, and it's going to be insight into the type or their style of love. So we have the Heartstone, Rose Quartz, Fluorite and Agate. So I'll give you a moment to select your stone and then we will get into the reading. Okay, so starting with the Heartstone, so just use over. Okay, Lilac Mist, Protection Guardian, Pelican, Forgiveness, Foundations and Achievements, Love Yourself First, Queen of Cups, Creation. Just make sure you can see all those. Okay, and you have Simply Love. Yeah, Creation. Okay, so what I'm getting for this person that you are thinking of when you've come to this pick a card reading is that there's someone that might not give too much away. They might be, or they are a little bit guarded. They've got a lot going on inside, even if they don't give a lot away. For their style of love is that they're someone who is going to be the type of person who isn't going to tell you don't go out. They're going to be the type of person that texts you to say stay safe. So they're the protective type of person. That's their love. They want to come into a relationship or love someone in a very protective way. Someone who not only they want to protect you, but they want to protect your heart. They're very protective, and it might be because they've had some sort of heartache in the past in terms of love, so that's why they're a little bit guarded, and that's why they want to be protective of their partner's heart, the person that they're going to love, because they know what it's like to be hurt. Okay, so Queen of Cups. So there's someone, I think their type of love, because they're a little bit guarded and they don't give too much away, you might not be able to actually see that they are actually very into you. They are actually very into the union, because they're so guarded. Sometimes they might not give a whole lot away, but they are completely indulged in the moment, fully present. They give the type of love that is fully present. They give the type of love that is fully engulfed in the moment. They're not distracted. They're not looking at their phone. They're actually in that moment. Even though they might not give a whole lot away, they're giving you their 100% full time and attention. So they're someone who very much has a lot of self-respect. They're someone who has learnt the power of self-love, who knows, the importance of it, the significance that it brings to themselves, that it brings to relationships, because they're going to be able to, well, while they love themselves, they know how to love you fully. So yeah, they're definitely someone who has self-love in a healthy way. And so that helps them too in their style of love, is that they know how to love you fully because they've learnt how to love themselves first. They're very forgiving. That's their style of love. They're very forgiving. So I feel like this type of style of love, this person, is actually somebody who gives. They show their love by giving. They show their love by giving. That's their style of love. Their language of love. They're a giver. And they're a fully present giver. And I feel like they're protective over what they create with somebody. Like, they're protective over their foundations and achievements because they value it, they respect and they honour it. So they're the type of person, if they're going to build a foundation, they go into it with the full respect, full commitment to what they are creating, because it's what nourishes their soul. Yeah, so what I get strong for this person is they're very protective, forgiving, and their language of love is that they love through giving. Okay, so hope this has given you a little bit of insight into this person that you're thinking of's language of love. They're a little guarded, but they're a fully present style of love. They're someone that will be fully attentive and deeply listening to you. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in, those who chose the Heartstone. So the Rose Quartz. Those who chose Rose Quartz. Here we have Luna, Shaman, okay, Meditation, Resourcefulness with the Raccoon, okay. Stand Your Ground, Darkest Fears, okay. Okay, Make the Effort, Knight of Pentacles, okay, so the person that you're inquiring about, their style of love, they're someone who has boundaries, healthy boundaries. They're someone who is able to be still, is able to, in stillness, reflect on their actions, on what they're bringing into the relationship. Their style of love can be quite spiritual. They're someone who respects and honours Respects and honours their culture, for some of you. There's another thing that I'm getting from this. I'm just thinking of the word. What's the word for that? Okay. Sorry, the word just wouldn't come to me. But I get that this person's... Their style of love is that they do things for you, okay? They're someone that will do things for you. Like, for instance, this person might cook you a meal. That's the way they show their love. And I'm trying to think of the word that I wanted to say, but it's just not coming to me. But yeah, there's someone who will do things for you to show their love because they make the effort, because they put in the effort, they put in the time. They're resourceful. They use what's around them to be able to either indulge in romance for you, romantic things. I'm still trying to find that word that really wants to come through. It's like something to do with like a process. They process things in a way that's like, okay, that's the wrong word. It's just not coming to me. But they do things with intention. They do things to detail for you, and that's how they show love. Their attention to detail in what they're doing and whatever action it is they're taking to show their love, and that's how they do show their love, is with attention to detail, with being resourceful, and like they might do things romantically in sequence with spiritual events. They might be astrologically inclined, and so they might even just send you something to do about your horoscope. They might want to get together with you on particular moon cycles. They're someone who, yeah, they show their love by doing things for you. And I think in that respect, they probably expect that if someone was in love with them, they would mirror that, and they would do, like, they would expect that you would do things for them too. Because you've got the moons coming up a lot, yeah. Some moons. Just got these moons here as well. The style of love. Style of love. I'm just getting detail. They pay attention to what's going on for you as well. And that's how they show their love, by being interested and engaged in what's going on for you throughout the course of the day, throughout the month, throughout time. They're checking in on you. That's how they show that they love you. That's their style of love. So they might offer to do things for you. And to get ideas on doing like romantic gestures for you, they may go into a state of meditation to find out things to do for you as well. I feel like this person could be very, I don't want to say the word woke, but like spiritually inclined, because you've got the shamans, like very high up card. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, so that's their style of love. So thank you so much for those who chose the rose quartz stone. Okay, so for those who chose the fluorite stone, we got rose quartz. Gaia, connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Okay. Be brave and honest. The Hermit. Wolf Guardian, you are safe and protected at all times. Heart chakra, wow, this person is an incredibly loving person. Really, really connected to their own heart, wow. Success and growth. Forgiving and learning. Okay, interesting. So this person's style of love is straight up, I believe they show their love through physical, like through being physical. So they show love through affection, through touch. And that's how they believe someone loves them, through touch too. And they're very grounded in their love too. There's someone who is very grounded, who's very like centered when they love. Like their style of love is they go into their heart, deep into their heart. You know, there's someone that can turn off, you know, thoughts coming and stuff and really just act from their heart because they're really connected to it. And that comes through grounding themselves to really being able to listen to their own heart. So they're honest. They're someone who's able to speak the authentic truth that is their truth. And they bring this into their love style. So they expect that people are honest with them, and that's how they see love. They expect that love is honest and that it's truthful, and that's because they come from their true heart and their true place, so they just expect that other people are doing the same because they believe that's true, authentic love is to be honest and have a level of honesty in their levels of commitment. They are incredibly forgiving, and that comes from a place of being connected to their heart chakra, being grounded and being able to understand that with hurt, with pain, with things, obstacles and challenges that happen, they understand there's always a lesson in that. And so that's how they're able to be forgiving. So they are forgiving in relationships. Success and growth. So they're the type of person who their style of love is that they can be someone who would want to work with you in achieving dreams and goals. They are someone that would be open to doing that sort of thing because they're fierce, they're strong, they go after what they want, and they're someone that you can be safe with because they're honest with their style of love. Because instead of acting out when, you know, there's pain and suffering has occurred, they go into a centered place and they really listen to their heart, and they don't go out and react upon thoughts that come into their head. They sit in a place of centeredness. They listen to their heart chakra and they go inward and they try and learn the lesson instead of acting out. They just really connect. See, this person's feet are on the ground, no shoes on. They connect to Gaia and they just listen to what Mother Earth is telling them. So that's their style of love. But I do believe they're they're someone who, because they're so grounded, they're so in this physical plane experiencing and embody their full self, they are someone who experiences love through touch. If that's not resonating, I'm getting another energy for this group, which is that they're someone who their style of love is to connect to the other person's heart chakra, to really be able to feel the other person's heart, to meditate upon that person's heart, and to really experience their heart. Yeah, the other person's heart. Yeah, wow. Awesome. Thank you so much for those who chose the Fluorite stone. lastly, those who chose the Agate stone. So we have butterfly wings. Okay. We have abundance. Wise one. Grow within your current situations. Okay. Swan grace. Appreciate the beauty inside and all around you. Okay. Conflict and defeat. Okay. Believe and succeed. Okay. Let go of control issues. Okay. You have justice. Okay. Straight away, I got for this particular energy group, this person that you're thinking of, their style of love is, for some of you, because this is a general reading, for some of you, this person's style of love is through action. And that is because they're someone who has been given words, and they've wised up to realize that words for them don't cut it, and so they're very action orientated because they've been in a place of conflict and defeat before in just hearing words. So they're someone who they need to see action. They need to act for someone with their style of love. So that's their style of love. They're very... Okay. And so for the other particular thing I'm getting for these people, the other side of the style of love is I'm getting the opposite, which is people that they like to hear. They like to hear words. They like to experience the sound of someone else. They like to hear, they like to hear that they're appreciated. The style of love is they're very wise because they've experienced a lot. In the past, I believe that they've been someone who's been controlling, and it's probably they've realised that didn't work out for them, and so they've wised up to that. That just does not work. So they're letting go of that because they have been controlling in the past, maybe a little possessive. So they're learning to move forward with grace. So their style of love is to bring more grace into their relationships, to stay graceful when they are feeling maybe drawn to old behaviours of control issues, because they know that they want to succeed in removing these barriers of control issues in their style of love. They want to be someone who is more fair, is more balanced in themselves, to be balanced in their style of love, in letting go of control issues. Yeah. Because ultimately they're someone who... Yeah, I'm getting strong for this group. They're someone who wants to transform some patterns of their style of love which aren't working for them, which is especially this control issues. Like, I think that they see that really just does not work for them anymore. I think they can recognise that those behaviours aren't leading them to abundance in their relationships. So I think they want to act and getting action. They really just want to act with their newfound wisdom, and they really want to grow within situations, within their relationships, their love life, because they want to do things differently. They want to be able to bring wisdom into the situation so they're not acting out in a controlling way, because ultimately they want to have a successful relationship, and that means allowing the other person to feel secure in the relationship but also free, you know. So they want to balance that. They want to heal whatever it is that's causing them to have control issues. So their style of love is that they do like to do things, you know, they do like to do things for you, and they like to have things done for them because they believe that's how love is shown, through action. And for the other people not resonating with that, I'm getting through words, through hearing that they're appreciated. Because to them that helps them to grow, it helps them to transform, is when they know like that the things that they're working on are being recognized. Just wanna might just get another card just to confirm. For the people resonating with this person is someone whose style of love is very action orientated. I just want to get another confirmation for that, for the action style of love. Reflection, see all aspects of yourself through the reflection of one who mirrors your hidden self. Yeah, so there's somebody who, through action, like, yeah, they want that to be reflected back. They want it to be acted on, the love to be acted on, and for that to be reflected back. Yeah, they want to see action, because that's when they'll know that the love is mutual, through receiving actions as well, through random acts of kindness, through romantic gestures, through a consideration and thought. They want that to be reflected back. And for those who resonate with their person being more someone who likes to hear words as their style of love, someone who likes to be told things, like loving words. Let's get some confirmation of that. Confirmation. Thanks. Love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. Yeah, they like to hear that they are loved. They like to hear that, and they like to hear that because, well, they like to hear you share the love that is in your soul. Yeah, so they really love it when someone's able to really speak from their soul and really be able to communicate their love. Thank you so much for those who chose the Agate stone, and I hope this reading has helped in some way or another. Thank you so much. Hope to give you all another reading soon. If there's any reading suggestions you guys have, just comment below. Thank you so much, and I'll be happy to give them a go.